Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today, I'm going to be breaking down this absolutely mind-bending Japanese horror film that honestly kept me up at night. If you're into J-horror classics like The Ring or The Grudge, you're going to love this one. We're talking about Retribution, or as it's known in Japan, Sakebi from 2006. This isn't your typical jump scare horror movie, guys. This is psychological. It's got mystery, murder investigation, and a plot twist that'll absolutely wreck you emotionally. So buckle up. And hey, if you end up enjoying this breakdown, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more hidden gems like this. All right, let's dive in. So, the film kicks off with this chilling scene. A woman in a red dress is found dead under really suspicious circumstances. And right from the get-go, you can feel something's off. The atmosphere is just heavy, you know? The story then shifts to our main character, Detective Yoshi. He wakes up to an earthquake, which, if you know anything about Japan, is pretty much a daily occurrence. But here's where things get interesting. He's living with his girlfriend, Haru, and they're not married yet, but she's incredibly supportive of him. She's that ride or die type, always there for him. That morning, after breakfast together, Haru heads off to work at a studio. Later that day, Yoshi and his team are at the crime scene investigating the body of the woman in the red dress. They take the body for autopsy while Yoshi stays behind searching for clues.
Whoa!
All he finds? A single coat button, but something about it feels familiar. He just can't put his finger on it. Here's where it gets good. That night, Yoshi returns to the crime scene alone. Can you imagine that? Middle of the night at a murder scene all by yourself? While examining the button, he notices a puddle of water moving on its own. Then, suddenly, a woman's scream pierces through the silence. Yoshi frantically searches everywhere, but there's nobody there. Not a single soul. Just him and that eerie, empty space. This is just the beginning, folks. Trust me. The next day at the station, Yoshi hands over the button for fingerprint analysis. And here's where things get weird. The fingerprints on the button, they match Yoshi's own prints. His colleagues just assume he was careless and touched the evidence without gloves. But we, the audience, are already starting to feel that something's seriously wrong here. Yoshi goes home stressed out and vents to Haruo about the case. And once again, Haruo is there supporting him, encouraging him, being the perfect partner. Their relationship seems so sweet and harmonious. But for how long? The case doesn't stop there. Shortly after, another body is discovered. A school student killed in the exact same way as the woman in red. Yoshi immediately suspects all these cases are connected somehow. The forensics team reports something crucial. There are marks on the first victim's body, like ligature marks from yellow cable, the kind commonly used in cheap apartment buildings. Yoshi rushes home and oh man, the cable they're talking about is identical to the cable in his own apartment. His mind racing. He goes outside and finds a roll of yellow cable wrapped in plastic sitting in a puddle of water. And that's when he notices someone's watching him from the shadows. Yoshi manages to catch the mysterious figure. His name is Sakuma. During interrogation, Yoshi presses him about the woman in red, but Sakuma claims he knows nothing about her. But here's the kicker. Sakuma confesses to killing the student. And get this, it was his own son. What kind of father does that? But during questioning, Sakuma starts acting really strange, like he's seeing something terrifying. His eyes go wide, sweat pours down his face. Yoshi immediately calls for a psychiatric evaluation. That night, Yoshi wakes up to another earthquake. He tries to go back to sleep, but then he has this nightmare. In his dream, the woman in the red dress emerges from the wall, like literally through the wall. He wakes up in absolute panic, can't sleep, goes outside for a smoke, and that's when it happens. Ghost of the woman in red appears right in front of him, not in a dream this time, in real life. From this point on, the terror intensifies. Everywhere Yoshi goes, the ghost follows. Even at the crime scene, she sits right next to him, whispering things he can't understand. It's beyond creepy. Finally, unable to take it anymore, Yoshi confronts the ghost. "What do you want from me?" And with this bone-chilling stare, she whispers, "Remember your past." Suddenly, Yoshi gets this flash, a memory of himself drowning someone in a bucket of water. Wait, what? Did Yoshi actually kill someone? He goes home completely stressed out and asks Harue, "What did I deserve to be haunted like this?" But Harue just calmly says, "Just forget about it, honey." Kinda sus, right, guys? Yamashita is a complete scumbag who's been sexually assaulting Miyako for who knows how long. And one day, Miyako's expression changes, like something's possessed her. With this blank stare, Miyako decides to kill her employer by, you guessed it, drowning him in water, the exact same method as all the other victims.
何も考えず
And right when she's feeling regret, the woman in red appears. Turns out, Miyako was also influenced by this ghost. Miyagi, Yoshi's partner, gets assigned to this new murder case, and immediately he notices something off. The method is identical to all the previous cases. Everyone's being drowned in water. Back at the station, Miyagi briefs Yoshi about Miyako, who's now on the run. The pattern is undeniable now. Something supernatural is definitely going on. In the middle of their discussion, they get breakthrough news. The identity of the woman in red has been discovered. Her name is Reiko, lived on the outskirts of town. Yoshi and the team immediately head to her family's house.
もう連絡がなかったんで。
Reiko's mother explains that her daughter was the rebellious type, rarely came home, had multiple boyfriends. But before she disappeared, she had mentioned someone named Sasuke. Red flag alert! The team immediately suspects, this must be our guy. And sure enough, Sasuke is arrested and brought in for questioning. When Miyagi interrogates him, Sasuke confesses to killing Reiko. His reason? He kept hearing weird whispers from a female ghost. Miyagi's skeptical. Yeah, right, that's just an excuse, especially when they find evidence, yellow cable and a coat missing one button that matches perfectly with the crime scene. Case closed, right? They return Reiko's ashes to her family. Investigation over. Or so they think.